That's about.
Yeah. Good roll. Yeah. In a row.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's good.
The average.
Oh, there you go. You can see next now. Right, what we got? Average 5.
I think.
How do you see what you could possibly get if you roll?
So D8, I believe yours.
Ah,
I think whatever's in the HP box is the average to start with.
mine's 5 average. But yeah, I do.
What's your con modifier?
I've
I
got
don't
11
think it-
points in there. So,
You can choose.
So yeah, it's whether you want to risk getting worse, or maybe getting higher, or just
So-
take the average.
do you think mine's a D8 then? Because
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, that's
Warlock.
I seem to remember it being a D8. So 5 seems pretty good actually.
Do I want to go for the circle of the land or circle of the moon?
I think you were Circle of the Land last time, so maybe Moon.
Sounds good. I'll just
But
do it.
I mean, have a look what they do, because I can't remember.
I'm just gonna go for it. Like you say, it's same. Try it different.
Ooh, Eldritch Invocations. Oh my god, I've got to do reading.
Yes, I can go wild. I can do my wild shape where I can change into a creature.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a lot of things to choose from.
I don't know why I'm going up to 17.
D8, yes, you are D8.
Nice, so I should take the average now, or the above average in this case, for some reason.
It is the average.
What, 5?
5. How you do it is you add up all the possible rolls, so 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, and then divide it by 8, which is 5.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Can I, like, go and grab my javelin out of the corpse of this method?
Oh yeah, yes. The javelin has not broke. And as you're sort of mopping yourself, coming out of the battle and mopping the sweat off your brow, the captain comes over to Falcon and says, "Well, I suppose that will be 20 gold minus the 10 from the harpoon that just went into the ether. So here you go."
Are you taking that?
I used the harpoon to defend the ship.
Yes, but we still have to replace it.
You almost fucking sunk the ship.
Chode, when I want your opinion, I'll kill myself.
Is there a list of creatures challenge rating? Because with the circle of the moon, rather than having like a challenge rating of a quarter, I can go up to a 1.
Oh yeah, so just search monsters by challenge. So if you search monsters, and does it have to be a beast?
You can use my shape of a beast that you have seen before.
Yeah, beast. So if you search monsters, and then there'll be list monsters by challenge rating.
Monsters by challenge rating. Yeah.
And then it doesn't organise it by challenge rating, annoyingly. You have to click on challenge rating. Don't know why. So there you go. And then it's just the ones that say beast on that. So giant eagle, for instance, is a large beast, neutral good, challenge rating 1.
Ooh. Challenge rating. I can turn into a giant weasel.
It's anything you've seen, though, isn't it?
I can turn into a yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah, it is only. I don't know actually. I think it is only things I see. Yeah,
You turn
beastie.
into a velociraptor, but you probably haven't seen one of those. Tiny beast.
I can turn into a pony.
You've definitely seen a pony. You can turn into a stench cow.
So I can go up to a challenge rating of 1.
What is a stench cow? You could turn into an ox. You could turn into thunder.
Yes. I can turn into a brown bear. Have I seen a bear? Probably in the mountains.
Yeah, you live in the mountains. I'd say you've seen black bears. You've never seen a brown bear. You don't get black bears. You don't get brown bears in the Sierra Antonio.
I've probably seen a giant eagle. I've seen a giant spider now as well.
You've definitely seen a giant spider.
Joe, I assume you can't get proficiency twice in something. So if I'm already
No.
proficient in deception, I can get it again.
No, well, you shouldn't.
Oh, I wish I could turn into a
You can get
hippogriff.
expertise in something, but that's a bit different.
Hmm.
There's a hippogriff. Yes, I can turn into a warhorse. We finally get our warhorse.
You've seen a warhorse. You saw one at the stables.
Badger, bat. A crab. Could turn into a crab. That's cool. I can turn
What's
into
these animals you can turn in?
yeah. I can turn into a creature while in combat as a bonus action as well now.
Has everyone finished leveling up?
Yeah.
No, but carry on without me.
Okay. So the rest of the boat trip across the lake is uneventful. The boat continues until the evening and then moors up while the captain gets some sleep and starts early the next day before you rise. And in that morning, it's colder than before. You start to see the mountains much clearer now, rising above you as the edge of the lake begins to narrow, and the steep sides of the mountains rise up on both sides. You feel a little bit claustrophobic next to these gigantic snow-capped peaks. Eventually, the boat docks at the far side of the lake, and the guests depart. A small, red-headed young woman in a nun's outfit runs up beside you. Oh, Vulcan. Oh, I looked for you on the ship, but you weren't below decks. I must have missed you. I'm so glad you're here.
Ah, Sister Floria. I was on the deck, manfully defending the ship.
That's very brave.
Yes.
And who are your friends here? I've met Gruft, obviously.
Hello, this is Gruft. This is Eamon.
Nice to meet you, Eamon.
And these are some others.
Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm so excited to be going on this journey with you.
Who is this woman?
Oh, this is Sister Floria. She is joining us as what's the word? My charge. I'm showing her the ways of adventure. And we are climbing the mountain. She is coming with us to climb the mountain.
Does she have any equipment?
I'm pleased to meet your acquaintance, sir. You must be very wise with all of your years.
Yes, yes.
Who else? This is Chode, an annoying little man.
Don't listen to him.
Chode. It's a strange name. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Mr. Chode.
Chode by name, Chode by nature.
And this is Stifado.
Please, yeah. Well, maybe not.
The professor at this point emerges from the decks, just as the sister saying, "Stefano, it's a pleasure." The professor says, "That's a good journey. Who's this? Tolkien?"
Oh, Professor, I maybe should have mentioned it before. But this is Sister Floria of the Chapel of Lathander.
What is she doing with us?
I have
No
to
offense.
chaperone her.
Well, very well, as long as it's not going to interfere with our mission.
Of course not. My focus is entirely on the mission.
Can you manage it, sister? Are you up for the mountain? She's not, the professor's not really a people person, and it's a bit robotic the way she's sort of like addressing the rest of you and the sister without really a care for coming across politely or sensitively. Yes, yes, I think so. I hope so. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor. Yes. Well, shall we get on?
I love the way that that's just a conversation between Joe and Joe.
No, sister, tell Professor Sintera more about your life. Don't go into detail. Get to know each other.
No, there's plenty of time for that along the journey. Let's be getting on, shall we, sister? Yes.
We're on a
yes.
boat. We can't go anywhere.
No, you've docked.
Oh,
Where's Isaiah?
Lindstrom and his crew are already heading off the boat.
oh come on, guys.
Even during the journey, none of your brothers seem to want to engage with you, and particularly the eldest brother, what's his name? Brody, eyeing you up and gave you some sort of menacing stares through the journey.
What an a-hole.
Don't worry, we'll kill them later.
Don't
eyeing
worry,
us
Aiden.
up.
I too have overbearing older brothers. Perhaps we
So-
could bond over it.
As Aya joins up with the rest of your party and says, so there's a short trek through the mountains to the base camp. It's going to start to get dangerous now. We should get there before the evening.
Okay, let's get going.
So you head down a track that leads deep into the mountains, leaving behind the lake. And the last view, far across the lake of the twinkling lights of Zamask, leaving civilization behind as you venture into the Balkathian Alps. So who is leading?
Isaiah, hopefully.
Yeah, Isaiah, and then who's behind Isaiah?
Bloody paying her.
Yeah.
I'll be behind Isaiah.
Sister Floria's leading.
I'll
Okay.
probably fairly good.
Chode, make a D100 roll.
Happily.
Let's have a 5. Oh.
Okay. Now. I might just fudge this. That's a bit better. Okay. So, halfway along, within a few hours along this track, as the day starts to get on, it was probably about midday when you landed, and it's getting into the afternoon now. The path narrows significantly as you begin to descend down a valley into a conifer forest. When, from your vantage point, you see the path in front of you. I should say that by this point in the day, you've lost all of the other members of the party. They've all gone at slightly different rates and different speeds, and your group is now isolated. Lindstrom is some way ahead of you. They shot off as soon as the boat left and marched very quick pace. And you haven't seen him since you left the boat. So as you descend down into this coniferous forest, from your vantage point on the side of the valley, you see a cart coming the other way that seems to be being mobbed by some small figures that seem to be dressed in red and white.
What are you doing, you bastards?
They're far away, right at the bottom
What
of the
are you
valley.
doing, you bastards?
Probably like a kilometre away at this point.
Oh. Well, at least Chode can hit him with an arrow.
What are they?
You can't see from this distance. It seems to be small figures in red and white.
Let's get close.
Human, animal?
Make a perception check.
All of us.
Whoever's trying to discern whether they're animals or humans or...
What?
No, I'm too busy flirting with Sister Floria.
6.
Difficult to see at this distance.
I'll say 1. Oh, critical! I've got a rolled. Oh, didn't want me to see.
Shambles.
I was looking the wrong way.
Fuck it, I'll just shoot him with my heavy crossbow.
You're out of range currently.
Let's get closer. Okay. Come on, Chode.
So are you gonna go stealthily or just run down the hill as fast as you can?
If there is, does it look like someone's in trouble?
Yeah, there's a cart driver that seems to be standing on top of his cart, wielding.
Oh,
what
I'm
looks like a
charging.
fork.
I'm charging down then.
Okay,
How far away are we?
about a kilometre.
Oh yeah, my crossbow won't quite make that.
Not yet. Okay, gonna charge down.
Okay, who's accompanying Stefano?
Yeah, I'll ride on his back.
Yeah, I think I will. If I've been alerted to it, then
Yeah.
we've seen, what is it? We've seen something in the distance. Something. It looks like someone's been attacked.
Yeah.
A cart, yeah.
Yeah, I'd better go running.
Does it look like an animal or a man?
No.
Is Stevie washing him or is it outside?
Oh,
I don't know there was washing in.
There's a whole line of washing outside.
So is Groft, are you joining in the charge?
yeah, I'll go and have a look.
Okay, and the Earl?
Oh, yes, I may as well.
The Earl can't charge.
I'll get there in time.
Yeah, the Earl sort of totters behind. We'll say it takes you a couple of rounds to catch up with them.
I'm the most dexterous of the
so-
lot.
He can move quick when he wants to. I should put us back on. Oh. There we go. So as you descend down the cliff, running as fast as you can, down the valley even, running as fast as you can, coming into more clear view, you see that the small figures in red and white are in fact not wearing red and white, they are red and white, covered head to tail in red and white scales. Some of them more, most of them are tinged with red scales, but there are a few white scaled individuals. These appear to be kobolds, mobbing a wagon carrying wares away from the mountains towards the ferry.
No, fucking what, mate?
They do spot you as you descend down the mountain and are alerted to your presence. So there are how many did I roll? 3 of them, 4 of them even.
Well, how close are we now?
I'd say that as you're running in, you're probably about 60 foot away from them.
Oh,
now.
I'm going for it. Arrow. Out.
I mean, I would have stopped about 300 foot.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you stopped at 300 foot, I'd say you get you can. So everyone roll initiative. You'll have to do it through your character sheet because you can't do it through the tokens. There's no battle map for this one.
13. Who is this David W?
I mean, I can re-roll if you like.
-1 on initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, the glory coal.
I have now. I have now. But it doesn't do it retrospectively.
What happened to the music?
I've still got it.
Joe, can you roll for me, please?
Sounds like a Jimmy problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, weird. Can't hear the music anymore.
No, it's not
I can sing it from you if you like.
Probably a blessing in disguise.
Okay. Stiffy, what did you roll?
13, I think it was. Yeah,
Chode, what did you roll? I put these in manual, unfortunately.
6. Chode.
Graft?
Well,
Eamon?
15, I think.
Not 156. Earl? Oh, I haven't rolled for you yet.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
But not if you said anything before that.
Where is the initiative on the character sheet?
It's in the top middle, and above hit
Oh,
points.
yeah. 3. Falcon?
2. So
Okay.
retract your laugh about 3.
I mean, if you're gonna get a shit roll, getting it during initiative is the best time, then, isn't it?
True.
So I'll say that if you stopped at 300 foot away, you can have a free attack if you so wish.
Might as well have a little pot shot.
Yeah.
7 unfortunately is a miss, but all the kobolds duck as the bolt flies into the side of the cart with a and they turn their attention fully on you.
Go on, Chode.
So,
Fucking hate them
Eamon,
all.
it's your go. You're about 60 foot away from them at this point.
Eamon.
Eamon?
Yeah. I'm not asleep. Right.
So you're about
Where
60
am
foot
I?
away from some kobolds that are attacking a cart.
I ran 60 foot away from them.
No, we're 60 foot away from them.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Eagle
run
is-
10 foot away from them, dash 50 foot.
You're the person.
So you're going to dash 50 foot so that you're only 10 foot from them.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else on your go?
I can't really do much else. I
Okay.
gaze up at the sunset.
Stiffy.
I am going to move 30 foot closer to, 25 foot closer to them,
Yeah.
and then use fairy fire.
So, light them off.
Okay. So each object within 20 foot so it's saving throw.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'd say 20 foot cube, you probably hit 2 of them. They're on like both sides of the cart.
Not if I do it in the middle of the cart. Wouldn't it catch both of them if they're all attacking it?
I don't think so. They would have spread out as after
Cool.
after Chode's hit.
Okay. Do it at 2.
Okay, so dexterity is it?
Yeah.
The first one, 15.
It saves.
The second one, 21.
Saves. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Damn.
Okay, are you doing anything else?
I'm going to take stealth because I can use Mask of the Wild. You can attempt to hide it when you only like you're obscured by foliage rain or something. So I'm gonna just hide into the foliage.
Okay, but you, I think that would be an action, not a bonus action. Unless it says you can use it as a bonus action.
Attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured.
Yeah, but rogues get hide as a bonus action.
Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's an action or what.
So you'd use the hide action.
Okay,
roll
yeah.
Stealth check.
Okay, cool. No, I'll just stay where I am then.
Okay.
Is Chode still on my back?
Sometimes it's a racial.
No, you dropped Chode off at the 300-foot mark, so I could do some sniping.
But he could have jumped back on.
Gruft, it's your go.
How many of these guys are there?
There's 4 of them.
Is there like a sign of the owner of this wagon somewhere?
Yeah, he's standing on the top, looking very scared, holding a pitchfork.
Okay. Is he attacking them?
He was kind of trying to fend them off rather than attack them, stop them from, like... He wasn't actively engaging with them, but he was sort of jabbing his pitchfork at them, keeping them at bay.
How far away am I? 60 feet.
You're 60 foot away.
Then I will run 30 foot closer.
Okay.
Lob a javelin.
Uh, 16, I believe that's hit. Yes. 8 piercing damage. So one one kobold just sees this javelin coming at the last minute, and its eyes sort of bulge as the javelin just goes straight through its head, and it just hangs there limp.
Okay. You leave man alone. This warning.
And the others go.
Did it kill one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Chode, it's your go again.
How far away am I now?
Well, you didn't move in your last go, so you're still 300 foot away.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we just say that while all that was going on, I was trotting down the hill?
Yeah, alright. Okay. So you're at 60 foot now. So you got off, took a pot shot, and then were like 60 foot movement away from
Grabbed
each other.
Stiffy's hair and he dragged me along.
Yeah, clinging on. I told you, he's like my Yoda.
I'll heavy crossbow again.
Okay.
He says I clicked it about. There you go.
10. A miss, unfortunately. Very close. It just misses one by the scruff of its neck. And it's this one is a white scaled kobold. And it looks at you with sort of beady red eyes and goes. Meow, meow, meow. Are you moving any further or staying?
I'll walk a bit closer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
how close? Are you?
Move 25 closer.
Okay. It's now the kobolds go. So the first one will run 30 foot towards Stiffy. And you're at 60 foot range, aren't you? Or how close are you, Stiffy?
I moved 25 foot closer, so I'm 35 foot away from them.
Okay, so he'll move 10 foot towards you and use his sling. 17.
That's a hit.
Three bludgeoning damage.
I will kill you.
The second one runs 30 foot out from the cart, standing just behind the other one.
Isn't
5 foot.
Eamon like next to them?
Oh yeah, where is Eamon?
He was like 10 foot away.
He ran. Yeah, so they've sort of run in front of him, sort of keeping out of his range. But this one will go up to Eamon and attack him. 5 is a
horrible miss.
Miss.
Yeah, horrible miss. And the third one will come up and also attack Eamon. So that's a 17, which I believe is a hit. 4 piercing damage.
No.
That's the end of their go, so it's the Earl's go.
Okay. Am I close to any of them?
So you're currently 60 foot away from 2 of them, or sorry, 50 foot away from 2 of them, and what did I say? 40 foot away from the other one.
Oh, okay. Let's so I can hit all of them. Let me just go for the. Has one of them been damaged already?
I don't believe any of the others have been damaged.
No.
Oh, okay.
One of them has been deaderized already.
Okay. I'll just go for the closest one to me then. With the old Eldritch Blast. 12.
12 is just a hit.
And 5 damage.
Doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, but the Cobalt falls down dead nonetheless.
That's what I thought.
Actually, at 5 damage, you've knocked it unconscious.
Oh.
Ah, damn, I usually strike to kill.
It's Falcon's go.
Um,
So there are 2 that are currently 50 foot away from you that are engaged with Eamon.
okay. I think I'd like to make a light crossbow attack.
Okay.
Because I can do that. It's 50 feet away. I can. It's a range, isn't it?
The light crossbow's range is... Where are you? Yeah, 80 foot, 320 foot.
Okay, yeah. Then I will.
7 is a miss, unfortunately. Are you moving at all?
I will gallantly move to put my body between Sister Floria and Dane.
Oh yeah.
Even then.
Should probably roll the professor. And
Yeah,
I'll just put them on the end. They can go now. The professor moves up to one of them, raises her hand, and casts Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Oh god. Blow it up.
It's not for force damage. What is Magic Missile? So each dart deals 1d4 plus 1, so it is 3 4d4 plus 4. 10 damage. The cobalt explodes. And Azaya draws her bow. Where is she? What have I done? Oh, there she is. Okay, good. And she make a longbow attack. 19 hits, 3 piercing damage, and another one, and kills the other couple. You are left with a very bewildered-looking cart owner who's still sort of trembling and clutching his pitchfork, and one unconscious white-scaled cobalt.
Can I go over and smother that cobalt?
Yeah.
The Earl doesn't like to leave any survivors.
So you watch as the Earl hobbles over to this white-skinned cobalt that's sort of breathing deeply, and starts to wrap his thin, pale hands around its neck.
No loose ends!
Is no one stopping you? Make a athletics check.
To smother me?
Yeah. You don't really have anything to smother it. All you can do is sort of wring its neck.
We can keep it as a pet.
The rat must die.
Give me another job.
Whose job?
Oh, I've heard stories of a job.
The Earl is killing a defenseless kobold, I believe.
I did do
that. It takes you a while, but yeah, you get a good group, and everyone just sort of sits there watching as you snuff the life out of this kobold.
Yes, that's right, just watch.
You get him, Mel. No, I'm not going to have this. I'm going to pull the Earl off.
He's... Oh, thank you very much. I didn't realise it'd be that kind of day.
But so the
Athletics check,
approaches you just as you're moments away from killing this last kobold and attempts to pull you off. Do you stop?
No, I allow him to do that.
I use fast hands.
Flurry of blows.
Okay, so you've been stopped from.
Oh no, I resist.
Okay, so make a contested athletics check.
Yeah, I'm so shit at athletics. Can I use my acrobatics instead?
I'd say that you can use your acrobatics instead.
Allow
if
me
you're
to use
trying to
my
get away.
dexterity. 16.
So, Stefano, you can either use your athletics or acrobatics if you're trying to sort of grab him.
Oh, he's a slippery bugger.
Unhand me, you
As Stefano
ginger.
tries to stop him, the Earl snuffs the life out of this one kobold.
Oh.
Be at peace, little rat. Or Jub Jub, whatever the fuck your name was.
Oh, job. We could have had another.
Why would he
So
want to
for
join us
that-
after we've killed all of his friends?
Did you make him look at the corpses of all his friends while you...
No, he died. He died while he was unconscious.
Oh.
So for that combat encounter, you gain 10 experience points each.
Wow.
You're so generous.
Hold us back.
That's worth the 3 lives we took.
4.
We took 4. Blimey.
The cart owner comes down and says, "Oh, thank you. They came out of the forest and it was all a bit much. Please accept this token of my thanks. I don't have a lot, but this I've been keeping this safe. I found it, the base of the mountain, the big mountain. You know the one. It's I don't know what it is, but I thought it was curious."
There's a mountain near.
He hands you a small rock with a painting of a face on it. It's very difficult to make out. It's etched on in sort of white and red ochre paints. You can just make out 2 eyes and a mouth and sort of white stripes that seem to be like glowing around this figure's face. It seems to be ancient. The professor, seeing this, her eyes light up, says, "Yes, I've seen this design before in writings and reports from the site in the Aurumhorn. This is from the Aurum civilization itself. We're on the right track. Thank you very much for your kind gift. It will go pride of place at my university. We're one up on Lindstrom. It's excellent."
Oh, so you get to keep it. What did you do?
She killed one of them.
Oh, did she? Oh,
Yeah.
they're off.
She blew it up with their magic missile. So, as you bid the cart owner farewell and continue along the path, the evening begins to draw in as the sun is low in the sky and the sky is lit by orange and red hues. And clouds begin to form, low and wispy in the sky. You ascend the other side of the valley and pass a ridge of conifers to get a view of a tall mountain rising high above the others. First view of a mountain that you've seen only in drawings before, or perhaps in dreams. Rising above you is the Aurumhorn itself. And there we will leave it for this evening.
What a big hall. Nice.
Good game, everyone.
Good
Good game.
sesh.
The training wheels are off now. Things are going to get a lot worse.
Are there any shops on the Aurumhorn? Because I do actually need to buy something. I do need to buy something.
What do you need to buy?
I need to buy a component. I need to find Bloody, I've closed it now, haven't I? Petrified Eye of Newt.
Petrified. Is it consumed then?
How would you tell if it's consumed?
So the way so you don't need the components. You can either use your spell focus or your components pouch, whichever you've got, unless it's got a cost next to it.
Oh, like a monetary cost next to it.
Yeah. So if it says,
Okay.
you know, a diamond worth 500 gold pieces, then you definitely do need that
It
diamond.
just says components VSM and then brackets the petrified Eye of Newt, and that's it.
Yeah. So you don't need to worry about that unless it's got a monetary cost next to it.
Okay, cool. Oh, excellent. I've got really good
And
stuff.
sometimes the components say that is consumed during the spell. So, like, find a good example. If you look up Raise Dead,
Mm-hmm.
you see it says a diamond worth at least 500 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool.
So, yeah, if it's just got a cost, it means that you need that item, but the spell doesn't use it up. And if it's got a cost and it says the spell consumes it, then you need to buy that item every time.
Or if it's got neither, then I'm fine.
And it's got neither, you're fine.
Amazing.
Okay. So, we will pick up next time. It's getting close to deciding which route you're going to have to go up the mountain.
Hardest.
Isn't that for Isaiah to decide?
Sorry?
That for Isaiah to decide.
It's for you to decide, really. She's just the guide. She'll take you up whichever route you want to go.
You should
Uh-huh.
do what he thinks is best, right? He's a guy.
Well, she can advise.
Everything must die.
You know,
on
she
this
might have
mountain.
ulterior motives. She is missing her mentor after all.
Well, I'm just gonna go the way where I can kill the most.
I will follow you.
Alright, well, I'll catch you guys later then.
See you later.
See you later.
GG.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.